Well, boys and girls, let's continue Need for Speed Undercover. This is part 4, if I'm not wrong. And nothing really else to say. Just let's continue pressing tab. Well, I just don't know how can I describe this game except pressing tab all the time. Let's get into the business. Very weird experience indeed. But I feel like I'm repeating it in every part. Close, but not quite. That's some Latino vibe. I mean, it's cool. It changes from our usual, as I said, rap and rock. So, because I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong. The music in Need for Speed Most Wanted is iconic, and it's very good. Same for Need for Speed Underground and 1 and 2. But we didn't have this, Latino vibes. That in newest Need for Speed games, the music is even worse, as far as I've heard, and based on what people say. I'm playing with fire.
Listen, you need to get your butt back to Palm Harbor and see my ride. You and me can take it for a spin.
Yeah. Carmen Mendes. Yo soy latina. I need to practice my Spanish.
I'm gonna drop you like a cheap date.
Who cut that? Well, I speak Spanish only a little bit, so I feel like I'm doing it in Duolingo like every day, but and I'm not really in a rush. because you know it's kind of, I think at least for me it's kind of perfect because it takes only 5 minutes. Oh, what's happening? It takes only 5 minutes, so I don't need to. Oh no! Where am I going? Oh. So first.
Whoa, I don't like the look of these guys. They're ganging up on me. I need help.
I'm doing them every day, and I like it. I like the fact that it takes only 5 minutes. For me, it's perfect. And the thing is, because I'm not in a rush, certain people they need to learn a language for some particular reason. Because I don't know, they are.
Units monitoring. Got a vehicle moving at a real high rate of speed. Just seen driving north on I-5.
They need it for work or something like that. I'm not in a rush, so I can, even if I learn it, even if I will be able to speak proper Spanish in 10 years, it doesn't bother me because I'm not in a rush. You see, I'm learning it just for myself. Wow. What can I say? It's complicated. And that's what I like, see. But at the same time, the negative side of it is that because I'm not really in a rush, it takes time, you see. So saying certain things like yo hablo español, pero no sé muchas palabras, it's not that difficult. But the problem is that just saying that you don't know enough words is not enough to speak Spanish, so you need to learn more, and it takes time. So that's it. And you need to afford time. So it takes time. So.
That guy just hit me.
So it's a very long process, especially that I wanted to learn some other languages after that, but I'm not sure when will that happen. The best way to learn a language, obviously, is to move to another country. But what do you want me to do? Move to Spain, or move to Latin America? Just because I'd like to speak Spanish one day? I don't know. Maybe I'll do that eventually, but I kind of see no reason. I mean, I suppose that the quality of life in France is definitely better than in some countries of Latin America. So weird. I didn't do damage before, and my speed was faster, but this time I did damage. No logic, but well, whatever.
Who were those guys? They were trying to kill us. I've seen black sedans like those on the wharf at Port Crescent. But wait, do you think they went after Hector and Zach the same way? Did they kill them? What the hell's going on? Thank you so much for being here with me. I've been so scared since Hector's been gone.
In any case, learning a language is it's a very long task. Unless, as I said, of course, you find yourself in a situation where you are when you have to learn it super fast. As for example, when you move to another country, you don't have a choice. You need to learn it right now. Because you need documents, you need to buy food, you need to buy things. you need to speak language, otherwise it will be very difficult. And I feel like in Spanish, even though I'm learning, I feel like I still understand. I mean, maybe it's normal, but I understand a little bit more than I can actually say. Because when I'm doing those exercises in Duolingo, I can't say that I'm having particular problems, but you know, making exercises, it's a little bit like ideal situation, you know. When you don't have any difficulties, but you know, when you speak with a real person, and the real person might speak fast or something like that, it's true that it's a completely different situation. It's not the same as making your exercises in Duolingo. So for now, I'm not in a rush, so it's great, but it's true that it takes a lot of time, but that's fun. Still, I find it very interesting, you know. There are people who learn languages way kind of better, in the sense that some hire teachers, some take private lessons, some people buy some books or read books or something like that. It's probably not my style. I prefer to learn languages with, I don't know, Duolingo and watching YouTube videos, or maybe playing video games or something like that. It's a kind of a passive way to learn languages. You're not paying anything to anyone. Everything is free, and you are just learning it. It takes time, but you know, I'm not in a rush, whatever. I think when you're not in a rush, that's the best way to learn it. Or at least for me. I can't say for everyone, because we're all different. Everyone needs to find his own way to do things. At least for me, I think that's the best way to learn languages. As I said, not only is free, because with all the subscriptions, seriously, we entered the era of subscriptions, and it kind of becomes very it became very weird, because nowadays the vast majority of apps and things that we use, even though they have free, the vast majority of things have free versions, but at the same time all of them propose premium version. And with all these premium versions, you know, there is nothing bad about paying for something. For example, if you're learning a language and you want to pay what, 10 euros for Duolingo, there's no problem with that. The problem is that we're at the point, as I said, when the vast majority of services have subscriptions. So what should you pay for? You listen music, you need to pay for Spotify. You want to watch some TV series, you need to pay for Netflix, Disney Plus, or whatever. You are using a banking app, buy our premium version of a banking app. For example, Revolut got a free card, but if you want a better card and better things to have, you need to pay for this kind of a premium version, even if it's like 4 euros, 8 euros, 12 euros and stuff. You are using for example, I'm playing Dota 2 sometimes. There is a Dota Plus subscription. It costs only 3 euros. It's nothing, but it's 3 euros here, 3 euros there, and you end up with 100 or 200 euros of subscriptions every month. And like as I said, you take any kind of apps, the vast majority of them have subscriptions. you want to make some subscriptions, you want to practice some fitness, subscribe to some kind of a premium version of the app. Or if you go to the gym, pay for the gym, pay for the membership and stuff. You are, I don't know, you're watching some videos, pay for on YouTube app, pay for premium version to not have those annoying ads, because 2 ads before videos, it's just too much. And a lot of apps that you're buying, downloading or something, you need to get rid of those ads because they will be super annoying. Like, I downloaded some apps to learn programming languages, and I need to pay money for to get rid of ads, or pay for a membership to have some kind of a proof certificate or something at the end that I actually made some that I actually learned something or something like that. You see? And you take any kind of app, and the vast majority of those apps, there are some kind of subscriptions or premium versions or something. You don't have to pay for everything, but obviously when you pay for something, the quality will be better, or there won't be annoying ads, or there will be something additional, maybe some free additional hours or minutes or something like that of something. And it's true that it's a very weird kind of feeling, a very weird time period, because basically you need to pay for everything, a subscription fee, and I feel like you can't use anything for free nowadays. You need to pay for everything each month, and it become, well, as I said, one is 3 euros, 5 euros, 10 euros. It's nothing. The problem is that the vast majority of services ask for money. You can listen music on your PC, the web version of Spotify. But the problem is that you need to install ad block, but you won't be able to use it on your phone, for example. So if you want to use it on your phone, you need to pay for your phone. You need to pay a subscription to use it on your phone, and it's always like that. And it's a problem. It's a very big problem, in my opinion. I'm not sure I really like it. I think, as I said, when you're paying one subscription to, okay, maybe 5, 10, and you pay 10 subscriptions, 5 euros each, okay, maybe it's still acceptable. But the problem, some subscriptions are more than 3-5 euros per month, more than even 10 euros. Some subscriptions are 15-20 euros per month, some even more, and it's getting, seriously, it's getting just out of hand, out of control. It's so weird. I feel kind of confused about all of that. I don't particularly like it, but at the same time, I can't really say I can't say that it's something bad, because before this subscription era, we had like, I don't know, Adobe or something. We had it for you had to buy everything, and the price was enormous. Pay 100 euros, sometimes 200, 300 euros to buy a version of some kind of an app. I just know, of course, when you're a student, how are you supposed to pay 100 euros or 200 euros to buy some kind of an app? I just don't know. It's so weird. Oh no. I think there should be some kind of mandatory I don't know, not coupons, but some kind of reductions for students, because not all companies are doing that. For example, I think I've checked the Adobe full pack of Adobe, and instead of costing 15 or 20 euros per month for students, they made it like -2 euros. So instead of 15, it costed maybe 13 euros or something like that. What is this discount? Paying 13 euros just to use your apps, man. Do you think students have even 13 euros per month? I don't know. I might be wrong, but it was something like that. I mean, these 2 euros are not gonna change much for me. 15 or 13 euros per month, it's just too much. The price should be something around 5 euros. Maybe there should be some kind of verification or something, but I think there is still a verification method or something. But they're still charging you just too much. Students don't have that much money. And then big companies are being surprised that students are not only students, but there are so many pirates, people pirating their software or something like that, or video games. Think about video games. Video games cost 60 or 70 euros for normal editions. I'm not even speaking about deluxe editions or something like that. 60 or 70 euros for a single game. How are students supposed to pay that much money for a single game? Of course you can. So you don't have to be surprised that some people are pirating and they are not able to pay that much money. Because with these prices, students, I'm not gonna speak about United States, I don't know, maybe in United States it's different, but in Europe we tend to think that, well, Europe is richer maybe than Western Europe is richer than Eastern Europe or African countries or something like that. But realistically speaking, students don't make much here. Think about the salary that you get as a student in Europe. At least I worked in France during my college, and I spoke with some students. On average, you get paid what, from 300 to 500 euros per month. It's when you're doing part-time. Of course, you can have a full-time job. Simply because, you don't have time for that. Unless you skip university and you just study on distance, or not even on distance, but you work full-time and then you make your and you study in the free time after the job. But after the job, you don't want to work. You don't want to study anything. You just want to die. You just want to, I don't know, eat and sleep. You don't want anything else. So it's a very weird situation. So how are you supposed to buy video games which cost 60 or 70 euros when you have 500 euros per month? You need to pay for your apartment, maybe around 200 euros. And then you have 300 euros to pay electricity, internet, telephone, and buy food and buy clothes. Do you think you can pay 60 or 70 euros, 60 or 70 euros for a single game? A single game. Imagine buying several games. I just don't know. I don't know what to say. What can I say? It's complicated. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not defending pirates or something like that. But you just gotta be. At some point, you gotta be realist. You gotta think. You gotta evaluate things, and you gotta understand how things work in this life.
All patrols, units are in high-speed pursuit of a single vehicle. Moving this to Channel 4. Any free units to switch over now, please. Suspects in a red Mitsubishi.
All units go to position 2. Yeah, he's off the road. Repeat, he's turned off the road surface. Okay, I'm spinning him. Get ready to move. Be advised, the runner is being reckless, very aggressive. Causing black damage here.
Copy that. EMS on the way.
MPA, he just ran my car. Lost visual. Hold for update. Lost visual. Cancel that. We see him. Oh, we see him. I'm currently headed west on Ocean Expressway. Suspect just turned southbound. Police, stop! Pull the vehicle over!
Usually, when you play, when you're able to buy games, it's when you, I don't know, maybe for Christmas or New Year or
Situation, guys. We
your
need more updates on
birthday,
the chase.
when your parents give you some kind of money or someone gives you some kind of money, so you are like, yeah, well, I have some free money, maybe I won't buy myself some clothes or something, and I will buy myself a
Roger.
video
I'm sending
game.
EMS and some crews to shut down the site.
But not everyone has parents or
Yeah, copy that.
people who actually
Units on the way
give
up.
you some money,
Trying
you
to
see.
get you more. Hang on there.
Because some people have families, but some not. They really don't want to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't have any time. 40 seconds left.
Dispatch, I lost my cover. Send me anything you got. This is 9-9. Count me in on this one. Code 3 to your location. Oh, and that cover unit in. Over. Dispatch, I think I got a visual. I don't have a visual on this vehicle. I need a 28 step.
60 seconds.
All units, the suspect was last seen moving east, repeat east, on Tuscany Loop. Containment will be set up ahead of his last known direction of travel. This call is
That was
still code
close.
6, handled on Channel 3, please. All units, you can clear this call. Return to regular patrols, okay? Keep your eyes open. All units, got a caller on the line reporting a possible 5150 he's causing a real big mess over near precinct 13. That's precinct 13. Available units clear to investigate, please.
Oh, that was good. So that's it, you see. And I'm sure not everyone, not every developer, not every game company will answer that, but I'm sure if you ask some game developers and you ask them what to do in this situation when you don't have enough money, they'll tell you then don't play, don't use the software, don't use anything. Okay. The problem is that, for example, let's take video games as example. In the vast majority of cases, people who are who spend most time on video games are actually people who are studying somewhere, either in school or in college. Simply because they or we, because I'm still studying as well, but I can say that such people have more time, and it's obvious, than someone who's having a full-time job, and especially when it's someone who's having a full-time job plus family. When it's only a husband or a wife, it gets more difficult, but I think it's somehow manageable, even though, as I said, it gets more difficult than when you're having a full-time job and being alone. But when you have a wife or a husband and kids, that it gets even more difficult, you see. So, and those people who have full-time jobs, they have money to buy those games, but they don't have any time to do that. And obviously any developer wants people to play their games, because it's showing good results to, I don't know, investors or just to anyone, because there are statistics. For example, in Steam you can see how many people play right now, what is the peak number of people who play, in other stats. I don't remember all of them. So obviously, in the vast majority of cases, it's students and school guys who are students from all educational buildings, university, school, and stuff. Those are people who can spend the most time video games. But apparently some game developers don't understand that. So okay, well, you don't have any money, don't buy. Okay, I'm not gonna play your game, that's it. Or I'm gonna pirate it. See, it depends on people. I don't know what to say in this situation. What's good? I don't know what's good. Everyone decides for himself or herself. Is it morally correct? What is morally correct? See, it's hard to answer this question. But it was one of the things that I was thinking about several times. Not several times, but more like, it comes back from time to time. It just randomly comes back, those topics, and I'm thinking about them, and I'm still not finding any answers. I guess that's how we live nowadays in game developers. Well, they just accept it. There are people who pirate games, who don't want to pay. There are people who are greedy. There are people who are greedy or cheap or whatever you call them. They don't want to pay anything. There are people like that. But there are people who are not able to pay 70 euros or $70 for a game, or even 80, 90, 100 for some deluxe editions or something. I don't know. Kinda hard to say something. But it's something that we need to think about. But I think the most important thing is not to impose your own vision on other people. If you think that it's not correct, for example, to pirate games, that's fine. That's correct, you see, and you can do that. But you can't impose your vision and say that some people who do that, they are actually wrong or something like that. We should not impose our own vision on other people, you see, to other people. We can do whatever we want. If you think it's not correct, just just don't do it, you see. I don't like pineapples. I'm not eating pineapples. That's probably not the best example, but you know, I don't like pineapples. I'm not gonna eat them. I'm not gonna eat pineapples and then go and blame people who like them. But I'll tell them, I'm not gonna go and blame people for eating pineapples, or I'm not gonna eat myself and suffer, you know, suffer because that I really don't like pineapples. That's it. Just do whatever you want in your life. I think the worst kind of people are people who are trying to impose their opinions to other people, and they're like, oh, what you're doing is not correct. Man, just do whatever you want. Just leave me alone. Some people like to argue with other people. I don't really understand why. What's the point of it? Do as you think is correct in your life, and that's it. And let others do what they want in their lives.
Yo, man, a sad driver like you needs all the help he can get. Take that thing up to Sunset Hills and get some work done.
Yeah, but everything is locked. What do you want me to upgrade? I can buy anything. I don't have any money. I can buy cars because they cost. Look at my cash. Look at how much they cost. Whatever, man. I can actually change visuals. So I can change visual. Why would I add flags? It's weird. Oh, so there is some kind of tuning. I'm not able to. Not much. Well, you know what? Whatever. I don't feel like I'm really personalizing something in this game. Just gonna take some car or something. That's it. Or something. Yes. 108. That's the maximum currently. Very simple as it burns.
Attention Sunset District. Police are in pursuit of a fleeing vehicle, currently southbound on the Ocean Freeway. Let's keep the channel clear. Suspect's in a red Mitsubishi. Okay, be advised, suspect was last seen heading south on Ocean Expressway. Containment is to include immediate area and everything west of his last known direction. Stand by for further info.
Dispatch, we better clear more cover units for containment. We got a lot of holes to deal with right now.
Oh, that was fast. Efficiency, efficiency.
Units on containment, 5-1 advising you all to go
Why
mobile.
do they always
5-1
send me
clear,
to
please.
Palm Harbor's street workshop? I don't understand. There's nothing to do here. There, I can't improve anything.
Attention patrols, got a report of a code 6 driver being followed by police at high speed. If you're a 10-8, get rolling right now, please. Suspect's in a red Mitsubishi.
Now east. Now eastbound. Got out of sight. Stand by.
Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys?
Dispatch, I'm precinct. Correction captain, I see him.
Request an update on your situation, fellas. We got a lot of radio silence.
That suspect is turned into the steel refinery. We'll update. Unit down, unit down. Requesting EMS. He's got
There's
out of sight.
another one,
Stand by.
huh?
Cancel that VCB. Not regaining visual. 1036. Target vehicles are sitting on the side. Vehicle match.
That was crazy.
I'm on him.
The driver looks kind of generic, that's funny. Just some random body sitting in the car.
Can't see him. Hold on. Back on him. Right here. Still running. He ran me. I may have to drop out. Head back into the refinery. Repeat. Back into
the refinery.
Time is pretty limited. That's the problem.
Pursuit's getting exhausted out here. Any word on additional support?
Yeah, we need more units on this chase. PCs, beds, send whatever you can.
Somehow he died.
Visual contact broken.
Ooh.
Repeat, visual contact
Nice, the
broken.
corpse. 2 cars.
Units on the way to the pursuit. Suspect was last reported eastbound on Palm Street. You're a go for containment. 10-block radius. Stand by for updates.
10-4 dispatch, requesting air support. If we don't get air, we're definitely gonna lose this guy.
No 20 on the vehicle, but he's gotta be close. I'm looking.
Why do I see ocean? What is that? It looks weird. What is that water? Is it supposed to be that? I feel like there's a problem. Managed to escape my trap. Run, East Coast. Mitsubishi versus Lamborghini. Is it fair? Things went horribly wrong. I finished one race, I pressed tab, I started another one. They always force me to go to car shops. I don't understand why. I'm gonna lie, it's kind of getting boring. I repeat my idea that I'm living from cinematic to cinematic, because cinematics are those videos, you know, with real characters, is the most interesting thing in this game, and music as well. But like, I'm speaking more like lore-wise, you know. There is some kind of a backstory, and you see people. There is some kind of a plot. Something's happening. This. Like, I don't want to complain. I'm not really complaining, but it's just, it's a very weird feeling, you know. I don't know. I think I'm a little bit just tired from this. It repeats all the time. I think in the previous parts it was still fine, but I think at this point it's kind of getting tiring. I'll go eat after this one, maybe it'll feel better. Maybe I just need to eat some food. I'm hungry. The worst thing is I feel like I'm gonna lose this race. I don't know. I'm not going fast enough. I can't catch them. I think it's pretty much over. Time to say goodbye. Wow. You know, my car is kind of weak to race with these guys. Not enough speed. Need for speed. some reason, this music, this song makes me think about Supernatural and Dean. Dean like this kind of songs. Random rock songs. But quite some songs in Dean's character were taken from basically Jensen Ackles, who liked those songs. So they took it from him and they kind of developed and nourished the character with his likings. Where's he going? Where's he doing? He doesn't know where to go. He's stuck. Random AI box. What? I think. Ooh, that's a lot. 10%? Yeah, 10% discount. I knew that there will be a bit of.
The attack on you could have been a new gang, or it could have been a faction of G-Mac's team. They certainly seem more organized, better equipped, and more violent. Keep doing your contracts with G-Mac and building your rep on the streets. Hello.
Chase Lynn. How long has it been?
Ciao. Too long.
Now is our opportunity. Let's talk about the object.
Well, let's talk about the object. First, we need to talk about the vehicle.
The plot thickens. But we will discover it in the next part. This is the end of part 4, if I'm not wrong. And I'll continue very soon. I think the last the next part might be the last one. I'm not sure though, or maybe even I'll have to make 2 parts. I'm not sure, but we will see. In any case, that's it for now.